Hello everyone and welcome to the table. So what do we have today? We have a Spyderco mystery box. And so this was a Cyber Monday special. So what are we getting here?
But the mystery box could be anything.
That is the question. So for the price of $200, we are buying a box with unknown knives in it. So there could be 2 or 3 knives, and reading directly from the Spyderco description, what could be in here? So it says every box is built differently. There could be factory seconds, there could be open box items, new products, accessories, or apparel. And so we can tell from the size of the mystery box right here, and from the weight, I can feel there's not anything heavy in here, so we're going to open this one up. My predictions are there might be some kind of a Delica or an Endura in here, something relatively inexpensive. Because remember, when they make these mystery boxes, I imagine it's because they're just clearing the shelves of old items they don't want anymore. But of course, part of the fun of buying these boxes is the fact we don't know what we're getting. So my hopes is that I simply don't get any repeats of knives I already own. I don't mind new colors, new blade styles, but if I get a one-to-one copy of something I already have, it is what it is. And that is the gamble we are taking, because if you're the one to go out and spend $200 on a Spyderco mystery box, you have to admit you are taking a gamble. So let's see what we're getting right here on camera. So let's go ahead and open it up and check it out. So again, Spyderco Cyber Monday mystery box. Let's check out the contents here. Okay. Alrighty, so we got some packaging material. What do we have here? We have a sticker, Blade Show 2025 sticker. Okay, got some swag. Sticker right here. Kind of radical colors there. Set those off to the side. We have some packaging material, and it looks like we have 3 knives. Or are those knives? I don't know what we got here. Yellow one right here. Let's go ahead and check it out. What do we have here? So this looks like a Manix. So let's go ahead and check this one out. Yellow FRN handles. And this one is going to be a Spyderco Manix and Magna Cut steel. Pretty cool. And so we can see the value on this one was originally $90. And this one is a factory second. And we can tell factory seconds from not factory seconds by the fact you'll see a little tiny notch they put right here on the rear of the blade next to the opening hole. I don't know if you can notice that. It's right next to the jimping, catching the light. So this is a factory second model. And for a knife and Magna Cut, not a bad deal at all. So again, I do own the Manix, but I do not own one in Magna Cut, nor do I own one in this yellow color. So black and yellow, pretty cool. So this would make a great outdoors knife, and Magna Cut being pretty rust resistant as well would do well in that option. So again, the model number right there, C101PYL2. Okay, that is knife number 1. Very nice. Let's go ahead and check out what else is in here. We have a small one. So what is this? So this one, let's go ahead, Black G10, deep carry wire clip. I'm not familiar with this one. Is this a native? So this is a C230 GP. And we can see our values put at 63, and this is also a second. We can see the little notch on the blade right there, compression lock. So is this a native? I'm gonna put the model name on the video here, so I'll look it up after the fact. But I'm thinking this is very small, so this is a little native or something like that. But this is an S30V model, so pretty basic model of this knife. And I don't own this one at all. So this one is definitely a surprise to me. G10 feels nice. And again, if you ever do buy a factory second from Spyderco, you'll find they're all very high quality. And most of the time you cannot even find whatever the flaw in the knife is. Yeah, it feels solid. Action feels smooth. Absolutely. And so again, that's just kind of a testament to their quality control. The fact that even on a factory second, I can't see anything wrong with it. Sharpening job looks nice. Maybe a slight waviness down here on the belly of the blade. Could that be it? I don't know. But that's something with wear and tear is going to happen anyway. Yeah, again, so I think this is a native. I'll put up on the screen what the model number for this one is, because I'm not super familiar with it other than the shape. So, and what else do we have in the box here? Let's see here. Okay, something with a frame lock. Let's check it out. I also do not recognize this model at all. All right, guys, I'm going to have to put this up on the screen because we have another Factory second. You see the notch right there on the blade. Let's open her up. So this is a slip joint, right? So what is this? This is the C269 TIP. Gosh, what is this thing? It's an Italian-made model. So yeah, I'm going to definitely look it up. So yeah, this is a non-locking model, a slip joint, essentially. Actually, not a slip joint. This is like a double detent lock because you can see these springs on either side that just hold the blade in place. So actually kind of cool. Definitely not one I would have ever purchased for myself. But again, blade steel M398. But again, I like slip joint knives. But again, I'm not going to necessarily purposefully buy something really high end like this. Because I'm guessing this is going to be a titanium handle right here. Because again, everything coming out of Italy, I believe Lion Steel makes these, right, for Spyderco. So you can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong on that. But interesting. Okay, so it is a factory second. No side-to-side play. It is pretty easy to actuate, so it's not a super strong spring that holds it open. And I found that to be very common with these double detent folders, that to be the case. So I think pretty cool. M398 steel on this one. And again, on the screen, we'll put the model number, model name, because this one is just not screaming at me. So yeah, very interesting. So we got two smaller knives, and then we got that Manix right there. And so again, full retail value, had you purchased these brand new, would definitely be in excess of 200. But even if you pick these up from the factory second sale, it'd probably be more about the value of what I paid for this box. And so looking in the box, I don't see anything else. There is a piece of paper. Let's read what this says. Okay, contents explained. Just like I was explaining, you had a chance of getting first quality products, second quality, or open box. And so let's see here. And so again, the seconds have a white tag, and all three of these are factory seconds. And so again, if you are not local to Colorado, the chances of you getting factory seconds online is pretty slim. So I think the mystery box is kind of a nice way to dip your toes into that. Because I know during COVID that there was an online second sale, but I don't think they've done one since then. So I think this is a great option for those of you who want to check out Spyderco models. But again, it is kind of a gamble. And luckily with this gamble, the only knife I already own, I do own a variant of the Manix. And these two are brand new to me. But again, definitely interesting looking knives, interesting looking models. So tell me what you think in the comments below. Spyderco Mystery Box. This is from Cyber Monday 2025. What do you think of what we got here? I think, again, the value is definitely going to exceed what you paid for it in most cases. But I was fully expecting an Endura or a Delica because they're so common and they're so inexpensive. But this is pleasantly surprised. So hope you all have a nice day out there, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.